Hey folks, welcome to Tab Gab. My name is Sir Gerbady, and I'm just stopping by from my home planet of Herkadirk, and just checking out what's going on the planet Earth. So we're stopping by Tab Gab, and we're going to see what's happening. I'm going to see what's up with this planet over here. Let's meet our guests. You're watching Tab Gab. It's the only game show that's also a morning coffee talk type show. It's Sunday morning. We start at 11 a.m. or the closest we can get to it. Thanks for tuning in today here at Salted Studios. Let's meet our contestants. Did it? Hey, let's meet our contestants. We have on our left Tanner Gilliland.
Hi,
And in the middle, Georgie Corkery.
Oh.
And on our right, special guest Christy Baltazar. Woo.
Hey Sam, before you leave, or Sam Royd, before you leave there, could you ask the stream engineer to check the monitor for us? So that we can see it, the game board?
Could.
Thanks so much. It says check signal cable on this end.
Oh.
Searching for signals.
Searching for sig.
Hey folks, thanks for staying with us. Let's go to our game board, see what's up. Let's read through the game board. Let's start with Christy and go that way reading the titles. What do you guys got?
Oh, do I pick any one or do I
Start
pick...
from the top.
Oh, start from the top? Okay.
Oh.
There they
Oh.
go.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh.
Oh.
Bye.
There you go.
Okay, petition calls for
Woman stunned as
Owner shares.
ancient crocodile. What?
pot noodle fans in
Man emerges from.
Idaho County elect.
California woman
Australian spam.
And St. Louis man lie.
All right, Christy, you're our special guest today, which means you get to go first.
Oh, okay. Let's start with. Oops, me dropping my phone on the ground. Let's start with ancient crocodile. What? Ancient crocodile washes up on the banks of the Nile.
Ooh.
ancient crocodile walks into a bar.
Ancient crocodile watering hole now open for zebras.
All wonderful guesses, and I wish they were true. However, the truth is that an ancient crocodile has been found that walked on two legs.
Oh, that is so scary.
Also known as a dinosaur. I think that's like ice and water.
They're like, you will not believe it. Large lizards once roamed the earth.
Also, they were crocodiles.
I
We
don't
were
know how
wrong.
that is balanced. That tail is definitely not a counterweight to the top
Yeah,
half
but
of
look
that
at
body.
those
Does not
quads.
look like
Like,
a
have you
crocodile
ever
tail.
done cardio bar? Like, that's where you end up.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we were all ready for that.
I don't know. It looks like kind of little wimpy legs.
Oh, but imagine if we could be riding around on those like little cowboys on dinosaur
I feel like I've seen
It's
that
an
movie.
ancient crocodile.
Excuse
Like, riding
me.
around on an ancient crocodile.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, hey, might I add, walks
wasn't
into
that
a
big.
bar is possible now.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Although
Well,
I heard they don't have a lot of tolerance for alcohol.
Laura,
They
let's
cry
go
a
to
lot.
you. The
They're
board
in
is
the
yours.
crocodiles.
Laura is not here, but I'll take that
Georgie, I
one.
mean.
Do you think all blonde women look the same?
Pass.
He's from a different planet. It's hard for him
That's true.
to tell.
He just thinks all people look the same. What an asshole.
If you're not a
Um,
being of static with like weird things sticking out of your neck, I don't really understand you.
Let's see. Australian spam pancakes. come back to the table. Chef's table, of course.
Australian spam Prime Minister Facebook account.
Ooh.
Australian spam protests sees the headlines.
Wonderful guesses. According to NBC News, what is that one? NBC News. Australian spam politicians for free portrait of Queen after legislative quirk surfaces. Apparently, a law was passed in 1990 that allows people to request free portraits of the Queen, and it was just released on the news, and so now everyone in the country is sending in.
That's so good. That's
Alright.
really great.
Keep them
Okay.
occupied, I guess.
So they're like, you get a free picture.
A free Queen portrait.
free
Who doesn't
Queen
want? I want a
portrait.
free portrait of the Queen. Does that apply to non-citizens of the
I don't
crown?
know. Wait,
I
you
don't
you
know.
get a painted portrait or do you get like a photo?
Do you get to choose?
Because I want a commissioned painted portrait of the Queen, especially if that thing is free.
Something tells me that won't be the case.
That's
What does
not
she
the
do
thing.
besides wear goofy hats?
They just hire
Yeah, every
5-year-olds
person
to
gets
do
their
them.
own commission.
She shakes people's
By the
hands.
Queen herself. It's a
She
self-portrait.
actually, the Queen was the Queen Mom, Queen Elizabeth, was a Jeep mechanic in World War II, and until recently, she serviced all her own vehicles.
No.
I'm not even kidding
This
you.
Queen
Wow,
Elizabeth?
she's not like
This
the other
queen.
girls. She works with cars.
I did not get that in The Crown.
But at the time, wearing
No, that's
coveralls
awesome.
was like a big deal,
That's so cool.
especially for the Queen.
For that interesting fact, Christy, the board is yours.
Oh wow, I had no idea. I'm full of interesting, useless facts. I kill this game. Just kidding. California woman drives to open shopping mall for first time in 3 months.
California woman drops the mic after telling a great joke.
California woman drugs man with
Bath salts.
Bath salts.
That's
It's a new drug we can't pronounce.
Yeah. It's a space drug.
It's called those people that are new to social anxiety after quarantine.
That's my real reason for the trip to this planet, guys.
The
I'm
rest
just
of us
dealing.
are like,
This all this other stuff is just a ruse. All right, here we go. California woman, according to NBC News, dreamed about eating her engagement ring, only to wake up to find she had actually done it.
oh my god, what?
Wow.
Pop that sucker off, put it in my mouth, and swallow it with a glass of water.
Milk. Because who would do that?
It says
Just
water.
glass of milk.
It's
Oh,
actually just
really?
Water.
Wait, while she was asleep?
There was a picture here.
We saw the photo. That's nuts.
Like an X-ray.
Wait, no, read
This
down,
sounds
read down,
like
write down.
some
She did it on
self-made
purpose.
news. Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing?
On Tuesday, she was on a high-speed train and was racing down the tracks and her friends, and when some bad guys appeared, and she said there was only one way to protect her 12.4-carat diamond engagement ring, and she swallowed it.
Wait, did she get mugged or was she profiled?
No, that was in a dream.
She just...
And
oh,
then
this
she
was her
woke up.
dream?
Yeah. Then she woke up.
But it doesn't say she was dreaming.
Well, then read the next line. It says,
Oh.
then she woke up.
Oh, then she woke up. Sorry, that's some clickbait.
It's like one of those movies where a bunch of stuff happens and you're like, holy cow, how did the main character die right at the beginning of the movie? And then they like wake up in bed.
I hate those movies.
This
They're
is like
too
that
much.
news story.
Try too hard.
Okay.
Just like this
It's-
woman's dream.
She's like, when you dream you're peeing the bed and then you wake up
Right.
and you're like, oh no, I've actually burned down my neighbor's house.
Right. Because that's happened.
Just a
Diamonds
few
are a
times.
girl's best friend until you swallow them.
Yeah, that can't be fun. That's like gotta be worse than passing a kidney stone.
Ah.
Yeah, it's got to be rough. Although kidney stones hurt because they come out of your kidneys, right?
Yeah.
But then it has to go through your urethra.
Urethra.
Which that's why it hurts, is because it's not going through the big tubes. It's going through the little tubes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep it in the big tubes.
Keep
Yeah.
it in
Keep
the
it
big
in the big
tubes.
tubes.
Yeah, food is in the big
Rings,
tube.
stones, all of it.
Tanner, the
Anyways,
board
now
is
that we've
yours.
discussed
What do you got
big
for
tubes.
us today?
Idaho County elects potato for cantorial mayor.
Yeah, it's potato.
Idaho County electric guitar player
There
Moves
is
to
only
Wyoming.
one. They're like, we don't want any of your electric guitars out here, your satanic music.
Get yourself to one of them progressive states. Like, wow, okay. I'm from there. I can say these things. Idaho County Electric Company. I don't know. Fails to
Come up with a good title.
exactly.
According to the number one source of reliable news, Fox News, Idaho County election has been determined by a coin toss.
Isn't that just like the most primitive way you can think of like being like, well,
Right,
I'd
like,
be ashamed to
let's
do this all over
Rochambeau
again.
for president. Scissors again. Oh. Whoa.
Shit. We gotta grab that. We gotta grab that power quick.
Okay, I'll do it. It's on the side of the house, right?
Folks, our power just went out here. We're on backup power. We'll be right back.
On my hotspot.
What an exciting thing to happen here, folks. The power has gone out. We've opened the garage, so now we're using natural light. I mean, the spaceship. We pulled the spaceship up to the sun. We're using natural light. We're going to go off our battery power for as long as we can here, folks, to try to finish the game. So where are we at? Let's go to our next story. Gonna have to switch these a little bit manually. Who's up? Christy, for your running to try to turn the power back on.
Aw, thanks.
The board is yours.
A hero.
All right. Let's see. Let's go with pot noodle fans in Florida restaurant. Stage a walkout in protest of the egg being too soft.
Pot noodle fans firmly believe in God.
Pot noodle fans in Fairbanks enjoy getting high from spaghetti. Pot noodles.
After a radio show where some guy named who cares asked people if they ate their cup of noodles, or in Europe as they call them, pot noodles, with spoon or fork, he has started an international debate. Spoon or fork?
Who would eat
This
it
seems
with
like
a
an
spoon?
important topic of conversation
You don't
right
need
now.
a spoon. That's why it's a pot noodle, right? You like
That's
eat
why
the
you-
noodles and drink this.
We ate pot noodles last night with forks.
Wait, is this specifically cup of noodle? Because it's in the name. It's a cup. You don't need a spoon with
I
a
think
cup.
cup of noodle is just a very
Right.
franchise, small little part of it.
Right,
that's
but
not
is
very
it
good
that?
and you
Because
shouldn't eat it.
if it's a pot of noodles, I still say a bowl is just a short cup.
Yeah.
Who's to discriminate?
Yeah.
You know?
I wonder what the argument is for the spoon. Who's a spoon user for pot noodles?
So according to the article, the argument is some people say the forks are better to get your noodles, but
Right.
some people say the spoon is better to get the soup.
The soup.
But
you
I
drink
say it's
after.
literally in a cup.
Right.
It's in a cup, people.
I agree. It's in a cup.
This
or
argument
pot.
is invalid.
We're not saying
Fraud.
it's invalid. We're just saying we don't agree with it. No spoons.
No spoons.
I'm saying that. You can use a spoon if you want. If you come to my house, I might dig one up for you. I'm feeling cordial.
With
No
a spoon
spoons
from the
here.
Right.
No spoons here.
I'm gonna use a fork to hand you a spoon. Just stick it in there. Here's your spoon.
Let's go back to Tanner.
Okay.
What do you got for us?
What's
I'll
left
tell you
on the
what I
board?
got.
It's a little delay.
Oh, you can't see the board.
We can, but we have a little delay. in
Petition
seeing it.
calls for state to be renamed. Top left.
Petition calls for satire about his children. Oh, that wasn't right.
Petition calls for Stegosaurus to be named Dinosaur of the Year.
That was a good one.
I think the Stegosauri has deserved it for
Yeah,
a long
they've
time.
worked
They've been
hard
snubbed
for
by
it.
the industry.
Right, and that ancient crocodile, not a crocodile, still a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
That's just
In
a PR.
some of the
So we're
best
chicken.
news of the week, there's a petition going around, according to HuffPo,
Oh yeah, I saw this.
that they want to replace the statue of Robert E. Lee with Guar's Odorus Arungus. And you can see a picture of him there. He's quite handsome.
All right.
The lead singer of Guar.
Very handsome.
He actually looks like my dad.
Is the statue gonna squirt fake blood and fake piss and fake semen on us too? Because then I'm in. If not, I'm not.
Is that what
Is it a
was-
fountain or a statue?
Should be a fountain.
Yeah, especially if it's Guar.
Yeah.
Odorous Urungus.
blood
Yeah. A fake blood and fake piss fountain.
Urungus.
I mean, if it's an homage. Do you guys know about Guar?
No,
I
I have
know.
no
might
idea.
You might be a little, yeah. So Guar is this band that is kind of known for being antagonistic, and they like border on the gross, and they like shoot, like they pretend to like cut themselves on stage sometimes. They'll pretend to like pee off stage onto people. It's all totally fake, and everybody knows
Sure.
it.
So I'm wondering, why are they building a statue of this?
Is this where he's from?
Would you rather have a
Be
statue
like,
of Robert E. Lee?
Yeah, but what's the?
Oh, they're taking. Okay, that makes.
I feel
Yeah,
They're
but is
saying
he
this
from
guy's
there?
better to celebrate than Robert E. Lee.
Oh, I agree,
sure,
but
like also maybe there's better ones.
right? It seems like another specific
Just 'cause-
history to highlight, unless he's from there.
Just
or
because
something.
they started with a low bar doesn't mean we need to stay down there, folks.
Yeah.
Well, he's incredibly rebellious. Like Guar's pretty important to the history of punk, in a way.
Odorous Arungus is a god. You take it back.
Whose turn is it?
We're going to go back to Georgie. Pick your tab.
All right.
That's a gross name.
Point.
Man emerges from makeover feeling fabulous.
Man emerges from being encased in ice to find world very different from the one left behind centuries ago.
Man emerges from quarantine only to discover
Protest in
nothing
the
has
street?
changed. I'm going to take the opposite stance.
Tanner, you were very close. According to the New York Times, a man emerged from a 75-day silent retreat with a tweet, "Did I miss anything?"
Oh, ho, ho.
25-day silent retreat.
75
Yeah.
days.
Whoa.
That is how I felt the weekend the protests happened, because I was out in Bryce Canyon, and then I came back and was like, whoa,
You're like,
what
"World's
is
on fire!"
happening?" Yeah, I was literally at all these petroglyphs that outlined the Great Migration,
Mm.
Wow.
listening to stuff about protests, and I was like, oh yeah, same shit, different story.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, some of my friends came back from like a 2-week Grand Canyon trip and came out to COVID.
Oy.
So that would be something. Oof.
Yikes.
They're like, wow, beautiful, serene. Oh, world on fire.
Yikes.
On virus.
On virus.
We're down to our last 3
Viral.
tabs. Christy, give us a go.
Okay, let's see. Waiting for it to load on the live stream. Just a little delay over here.
We've got woman stunned as owner shares and St. Louis man lit.
Okay. Owner shares penthouse of apartment building with man in need of housing. That's not what happened, but a girl can drink.
St. Louis man?
Owner shares puh.
Oh. Owner shares personal story about owning action figures.
Owner shares personal responsibility for class disparity.
Ooh, that'd be a nice one. Ooh, very good.
Boy can dream too.
Folks, an owner has shared some pictures of her dog sitting like a weirdo, according to the page, and
Let's see
it's
these
adorable.
pictures.
I want to see a dog
Where's this
sitting like
weirdo
a
dog?
weirdo.
Weirdo.
Is it like reclined and up like this?
I don't
'Cause
know,
Some
I'm
dogs
still-
do that, and it's pretty weird.
I love it when animals sit like humans.
He
Yeah.
is sitting on his back legs.
He's sitting
With
like
his
on
little
his
paws
butt
up?
Oh,
with
who
his.
says that all the time? That's called circus tricks. That's not anything.
It's that one there on the left, that brown
Oh.
guy.
We need to be writing more letters to the editors.
You're
Featuring
like,
Goose.
listen, guys, your definition of weird is a little too normsy for us.
You really got to get out there. I want to
This
see
is
a
like-
dog sitting on its head.
Because apparently the answer is none.
This is all very normal.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Yeah.
Is this normie times?
I want to
I
see a
think
dog
we're
like.
definitely in the times where things that
They're like, nothing to see
The
here,
wrong
folks.
kind of
No big
weird
issues
is
to worry
getting
out, but
normal.
let me tell you what, we got some weird sitting dogs here.
got me dogs.
In the number one and most important news in today's world, dogs sit weird. Tanner, the board is yours.
Oh,
Two
how
tabs
nice.
left.
2 tabs. Woman stunned as taser stuns her. Oof.
Woman stunned as teriyaki strips were put in her vegan salad.
Honestly, not the weirdest, or might be the weirdest news from today.
Woman stunned as teenage daughter actually treats her with kindness and respect.
Oh.
That would be stunning, but the truth is, woman is stunned as the queen appears in a burn on her thumb, but her pals aren't so sure.
She got her portrait,
Right,
but
got
she
her
just
free
asked
portrait.
Satan instead of the
Right.
embassy.
You
Yeah.
sent your request
Oh.
to the wrong.
Where's
Yeah,
the
wrong
picture of
channel.
the, can you scroll up so we can see the picture?
Yep,
It was
Uh-huh.
supposed to be medium.com, not just a medium.
Right.
there's the burn. Our contestants are a little bit delayed because our TV ran out of power. But
I'm
Do you
not
see the burn
seeing
yet?
it. No. Oh, now I see it. I don't know if that's the queen or just a general person type silhouette.
Well,
good point.
Yeah, I mean that could also be like
Any number of
mountains
guys?
or like
Right.
Well,
could be like a really weird baby.
Is this Daily News UK? Because I really would.
this is the Mirror UK.
Same.
Ooh,
I'd
the
know
mirror.
that hat
Same.
anywhere. Which
Guys,
direction?
Are they wearing
If
a
it was
hat?
the queen,
I
if
thought
it
it
was really
was
the queen,
like
she'd have a crown.
Bald head. I didn't see a hat on there.
She has kind of that grandma
Is this
fro
a mass
thing.
hallucination that we're witnessing in this thumbprint?
Yeah.
In
I
this
think so.
thumbburn?
Yeah.
Guys, our camera is dead, so for this last tab, St. Louis man le L.I.
Licks his
L.I.
own elbow.
St. Louis man lies down in front of the Pope.
St. Louis man likes to eat sandwiches with ketchup, mustard, and peanut butter.
Weird.
St. Louis man in a bar ignored an armed robber and instead sat at the bar and lit a cigarette. I invite you all to come look over at the video since you can't see it over there. This guy just chilled.
Right.
There.
There he is.
Here he is talking to the news. Oh, this guy.
Oh.
Here's a dude pointing a gun at him. He's like, "Give me your phone." He's like, "Nah."
Oh, this
Oh.
is old news. I've seen this. He was like,
That was like a
no.
rifle. He just, I aspire to that level of chill, just like.
He's just like, you got a
don't
gun in my
think
face,
so.
get out of here, I'm watching the game. He's literally just
It's like, dude,
ignoring this
I
guy.
had a hard day. I'm
you
just
go.
gonna like.
I thought the guy fired the gun because he lit the cigarette right when it
That is-
pointed at him.
That is next
that's
level nihilist. Just like,
brazen.
nah,
All right,
dog.
folks, that's our show. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We have a power outage that looks like it's affecting the whole block. Good thing we're on professional battery backup. Speaking of, if you need live stream services for your graduation, wedding, bar mitzvah, funeral,
Bat mitzvah.
etc., we could do it, and we have battery backup. So even if your internet goes down, we could still stream like we're doing right now, kind of.
Can we all go green screen for the final?
Let's
Can we
go
do full screen,
green.
green screen.
Yeah. Here comes music.
I don't know.
Some people start traveling again. People left working are going above and beyond. Salesmen baking fresh pastries, coffee shops, chefs working